Good Wednesday afternoon. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourselves. Refuah Shalema to all those who need it. We should hear Bsorot Tovot, good news. A good friend of mine asked two questions, two very good questions that relate to Pesach, and that will be our brief Limud HaTorah. Question number one is the following. If one always says the Halel in Shul the first two nights of Pesach, should one still say it after Ma'ariv at home? In other words, there's a tradition in many synagogues to have a Hallel in Shul. The question is, what happens this year? There's no Hallel in Shul because unfortunately we're davening alone. And the answer is there is no Hallel. The Hallel in Shul came into existence only because there were people who were not familiar and did not know how to say the Hallel as part of their Seder, so they did it in Shul beforehand. It was established specifically for a tzibur, for a congregation, not for an individual. So therefore, this year, no Hallel after Ma'ariv. You finish your Ma'ariv, and if the time is right, you start your Seder. That's question number one, a very good question. Question number two related to the first day of Pesach. When we stop mentioning the attribute of God Almighty that He is Mashiv Haruach Umarid HaGeshem, the one that brings forth the wind and brings us the rain. So the question is, what about Halel Tal? Halel Tal is part of the repetition, and due to the fact that we don't have a repetition, there is no Halel Tal. There's no requirement to say that beautiful piyut where we express our gratitude for the Tal. What's important to remember is that when we come to Shul, in the silent Musaf, we still mention Mashiv Haruach HaMorid HaGeshem, at least in this congregation. But due to the fact that we are not going to have a repetition, so what we do at home is Davin Musaf later, meaning do it at a time when you are sure that most people already did their shacharit. So a logical time would be 11 a.m. Musaf should be at 11 a.m., for example, and after, and no mentioning Mashiv Haruach Umarid HaGeshem. That is what we do in our situation. We pray to the Almighty that the situation should come to an end, but for the time being, we're doing our part, we're doing what's right, we're taking care of ourselves, we're fulfilling the greatest mitzvah, v'chai bahem, to take care of our health. And no question in my mind, this is very special to the Almighty. Let's continue doing our part with good spirits, with optimism. Bezrat Hashem, better times are ahead. But for now, we should only hear good things. A wonderful day to you all. Take care.